everyone, welcome back. I have not done a YouTube video in so long. The rest of this year became so busy and with COVID and all the things, it just became way too hard. But it's school holidays here in Victoria and so we are back. I have moved classrooms for 2022, so I thought I would start with the classroom setup vid because I've got a blank canvas ready to start this year. So I'm a little bit nervous about it and I haven't even really thought about it, so I thought I would film my first day back here today, just like having a look at what I think I'm going to do, starting to sort a few things out, moving things around, and planning like which walls I'm going to do which things on and all of that. So I thought I would take you on the journey. So I'll just flip around and give you a little tour of what the classroom looks like right now. It's very blank, very bare, very empty, but I know that I'll be able to create something really fun and exciting for the preps for 2022. So I'm still in prep, but I have changed classrooms. So this is my new classroom. There's not as much natural light in this one as there was in my old classroom, which I'm pretty sad about. I loved my old classroom, but we're going to make the best of the situation. So it's a cute little like view out there anyway, like nice trees and things like that. So this is the back wall of the classroom, and as you can see, it's got these ugly carpet panels, and this is just not going to fly with me. So I'm definitely going to cover all of those panels, and one of the things I want to do today is measure them up, work out whether I'm going to use fabric, or I know some of you have seen before that I use tablecloths usually, so we'll have to see. But I want to measure up like each of the like sections so that I know what I'm going to do there, and I might like panel them and have like color, I'm not sure yet. This wall also has to have something done with it because somebody used sticky tape on the wall. I don't know who would do that, but someone used sticky tape on the wall and I don't want that on there, so we're going to do something about that. And then that room is my storeroom, and it's already got all my stuff in it. And then this is the front of the room, so the TV is not centered, which kind of bothers me, but at the same time I only have one whiteboard, which is kind of better because then that board is carpet, so I can like put something on there, whereas having the two whiteboards last year was kind of hard. And it's got these same carpet panels up the top, like it's so ugly, so we have to fix those. And then this space actually right now just has all my stuff in it, but I'll make that into some sort of corner. And then we have the sink area over here and all the bag boxes. I only need the bottom two rows of bag boxes, so the top ones will have these boxes in it for storage, but I'm going to get new ones because some of them are pretty gross and tattered. So that's the new space. I only have 20 kids in my class next year, so there'll be lots of floor space and lots of like room in the classroom to like make things pretty and all of that, but I just wanted to spend the day working out exactly what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna start by just pulling a few things out. I bought my Cricut in today, so I'm gonna create a few things and just start to get my head around a little bit, and I'll check in with you later. Okay, so my first little project of the day is I want to give the stage a little bit of a facelift. So usually I have my stage underneath the TV or out the front somewhere, and the kids will stand on it to do show and tell and those sorts of things. So I've bought in my Cricut and I'm going to put some words on it and just make it look a little bit cuter. So I'm just creating a design for the stage on Cricut Design Space, so I'm just typing it in here. I'm just going to find a cute font and then get printing. I finished my stage's makeover and I love it. It's so cute. It took a little bit of effort, but it's there and it's going to look so cute under the TV over there. I'm so excited. So using Top Teacher's Good Vibes decor pack, I've just created this little space here for days at school, in prep or kindergarten or whatever you're teaching. It's a big deal to count the days of school, so we've got it in the tens frame and then tens, hundreds, tens and ones like place value, and then we'll also put the numbers here as well. So I just thought this was a cute little space to count the 100 days, and I've just put my numbers up as well, which is also from the Top Teacher Pack Good Vibes, and the stage is in and ready to go. I'm also going to finish off labeling all the kids' books. So at my school we do it for them, which is so cute because it means they're all matching. So I've done these ones already, but I'm going to finish them off today and get their books all labeled so I can get them out of the cupboard, which just frees up some space in the cupboards over there for me to put some storage and stuff like that. So I thought I'd give you a little breakdown into which books our preps / kindergartners have, because every school kind of does it a little bit differently. So our kids get a mini space book, which is just a blank book, and we use this for like drawing and things like that. We find it's really cool to give the kids a book to do that in. It's kind of a nice keepsake at the end of the year that shows their progression in their fine motor and all of those things. We love doing Art for Kids Hub drawings and directed draws for each sound that we do, so this book is just perfect for that, rather than having heaps of like scrap paper everywhere and stuff. Then our kids get 3 or 4 of these. 3. So they get 1 for inquiry and religion, 1 for maths, and then 1 for workshops, star learning, which I'll do another video and explain star learning because my school's a little bit unique the way we do that. But it's for workshops, so basically it's for when they go to other teachers for learning for maths and reading. So they'll get 3 of these books, and then they get a writing book for the first half of the year, and these writing books have lines at the bottom and space at the top for drawing, and they're just 1 line, they're not dotted thirds. So they get this for the first half of the year, and then we swap them over to the dotted thirds in the second half of the year, so that's a full page of dotted thirds as well. So that's the book breakdown, and I have done all my labels from the Top Teacher Good Vibes pack. So that's the maths one, and then we've got writing semester 2, so I've just popped the little S2 down there. And then obviously I showed before the labels that I've already done. So the circles, this one's so cute because it says dream big on it, and then the bumblebees one as well. So I'm just going to sit now and label all the books and get them all organized so I can put them in their tubs, free up some space, and then I'll check in with you later. Okay, so each of the kids has their stuff into their tubs now. So they've got all their books and their folder as well. So I'm going to pop all the tubs back in under the tables. I have to leave the tables like this until the room gets cleaned, but at least all their stuff is in the tubs and can go away and has freed up some space in my cupboard. I think I'm going to call it quits today. I'm going to go head home and do some Christmas shopping, but I will check in with you on another day when I'm back doing more classroom setup. Hi, I'm back in my classroom after a week of isolation. Love that for me. But I did do lots of prep work while I was in isolation, so now I'm actually back in my room and it's being cleaned so I can actually get things ready. So I'm going to take you along on the journey today of what I get done, and hopefully I can put lots of things up and get all the stuff out of my house and into the classroom. So my room this year does not have a teacher desk, and I've chosen to keep it that way. So I'm going to be using this end of the bench here as my teacher desk. So I bought these drawers from IKEA because they fit perfectly in underneath the table, and this will just have all my teacher stuff in it, like markers and those sorts of things. So I've got to go and get that stuff from my old room and pop it into here today. So this corner here, I think, will be our sort of little reading corner, calm down space, all of the above. So I bought these cushions and things from IKEA and Kmart, and I'm just going to give this little corner a bit of a transformation, put some books in there, move some of the stuff out that's just been there for storage. So yeah, I'm excited to see how it turns out. So this is my little reading corner so far, a little transformation. I've got to get some books to put in the bookshelf, and then I also have a display to put on that wall there, so I'm going to get that organized now. And I just used a piece of grass that I had to top this table with, which actually is so cute, and it makes it another little workspace. And I've just used Velcro to stick that down so that it doesn't come off, and I thought that was a cute little way of covering up that table without having to use like a tablecloth or anything, so a bit more permanent. And then it can act as a workspace as well, flexible seating arrangement. So I've finally finished the little reading corner. I'm really excited to show you. It's turned out super cute, actually cuter than I thought it was going to be, which I'm really happy about. And it's also created a little space for flexible seating. So I'll flip you around and give you a little tour. So these little doormats down here were from IKEA. They're like $6 each. And then I got the cushions from IKEA and Kmart. I used the Top Teacher Good Vibes pack to do my bunting here. Grabbed some books from the library today. These posters are from Moving Mountains in Kindergarten. There's actually 16 of them, but I only used 8. I used some grass that I already had, cut it down and Velcroed it down to the table. The lights from IKEA, super cute for calming space, and just like creating a little bit of an atmosphere in the reading corner. And then in here I have my calming box with all Play-Doh and fidget toys and kinetic sand and breathing exercises and cuddly toys and things like that. So I'm super happy with how this corner has turned out. I think it's going to be a really nice space, and that table can be used to sit at. It can be used for lots of things, so I'm really loving the use of this space here. As for the rest of the classroom, not much has been done. I'm going to go and get some lunch right now, and then I'm going to come back and probably move the tables and put all of that out so I can get a bit of a feel for what the room's going to look like. So I've printed these labels and I'm going to contact them on. So these ones are going to go on the back of the kids' chairs. And these ones go in these bag boxes here so they know which bag box is theirs. So I think right now what I'm going to do is cut the contact and do these so that I can move the chairs and set up the tables in the classroom the way I want them, because I feel like I just can't get a visual of how the classroom's going to look when the tables aren't set up like that. So I think I'll put these on, set the tables up and the chairs, and then see how I go after that. So I'm on a bit of a roll, but I have to leave, which is a bit annoying because I have an appointment. But I thought I would show you the progress that I've made today, which is actually a lot, even though I feel like I've barely made a dent in it. So I'll turn the camera around and show you all the things I've done today and what I plan to do next time I come, which hopefully will be in the next few days. So it's still really messy, but I've set up the tables and the chairs, and I've popped the kids' name labels on the back of there. And then I've also popped their name labels in their bag boxes and started to put their take-home reader packs together. I usually put it all into the bag box, and then once I've got everything there, then I pop it into the folders ready for the first day of school. I've started putting this background up. I use tablecloths for my wall displays. They're like $1.50 at the party shop, and they're just perfect to work with them, and they're really light, so stapling into them is really easy. So yeah, I use tablecloths, love them, and I've started to put this up for a display. I popped the letters up. I didn't have them up yet, so I popped them up, and I also started the word wall here, so I've popped the letters up, but I left the words at home, so I'm gonna have to come back with those as well. And then of course I did the reading corner today, and this was what I did last time. I'm gonna head off now, but I will check in next time I come in, which hopefully will be in the next few days, fingers crossed. Hi everyone, I'm back in my classroom. This is going to be the last installment of this video because I feel like It's going to be really long. God knows how many minutes of footage I've taken over the last couple of times I've been in. So we're going to make this the last day. I'll take you through what my plans are for today. I still have a lot of work to do, but I decided to come in today because my brain just needs to get some things out of it and get the room set up so that I can stop thinking about it when I go to bed. So I'll take you through what I've got, what I've brought in. I've collected a few more bits and pieces along the way between my last visit and today, and I'm going to spend the whole day here today, so fingers crossed I actually get a lot done. So I'm looking forward to showing you and taking you through it all, and then hopefully we will be well and truly on track to having some sort of classroom set up ready to go. So last time I was here, I did do the reading corner over here, but I just picked up this extra pillow at Kmart the other day. It was super cute. It was only $8, so I thought I would add that to the mix. So the reading corner is looking so cute. I'm so happy with it. The other things I picked up are this train set, but I'm not going to use it for trains. I've got this crazy idea that I got from someone on a Facebook group, and I'm going to try and make it work today. We will see how that goes. I got 2 Amazon deliveries, and I'm so excited to show you what they are. I brought my buckets in that I showed you guys on another video, and my pencil tubs that I've redecorated, ready to go for the tables. I've got my Play-Doh. I give the kids Play-Doh for their birthday, so I'll show you how I put all that together. So excited about this delivery. I got this from Big W. I need to open it up though, but it is the Colours of the World pencils with all the different skin colours in it, which I love. That's something that we always talk about in the classroom when the kids ask for the Pete Zoom. They always say, can I have skin colour? So we always talk about that. I grabbed these bingo dabbers from Bunnings for $20. PSA, go to Bunnings and get yourselves some bingo dabbers. So excited to use those for the first few weeks of school. And then what else have I got in my bag? Oh, another Amazon delivery and some other bits and pieces. So I'm going to get all that organised. I've got these gorgeous Australian animal frames that I'll show you what I'm going to do with those. I'm going to finish the word wall today. So last time I was here, I started it and put all the letters up on the wall. And today I've got the little words to go underneath. So I'm excited to finish that. I started this bulletin board. So I'm going to finish that and you'll get to see what that is. And then hopefully today I'm going to start this wall, and I'm so excited because it's going to be for our inquiry topic. So I'm really looking forward to getting that started. And I'm so excited to show you my idea. Hopefully it's going to work. So stay tuned. I'll keep you updated, show you lots of different bits and pieces of what I'm doing throughout the day. And hopefully by the end of today we will have somewhat of a set up classroom. So I'm just doing a bulletin board here, and I thought I'd show you some of the resources that I use to make my bulletin boards. The yellow here is just a tablecloth, and then I usually border my bulletin boards like this, which is actually just using streamer. So I've just got like these streamers, and I literally just staple gun it and then like bunch it up and staple gun all the way down to make it look like kind of 3D and ruffled. So I'll give you a bit of a better look. So I'm going to do that on all 4 borders around here, and this bulletin board is going to be for our beginning of year first day photos. So I usually make a little like frame for the kids to hold up, and they sort of smile through it. It says first day on it, and then I print them and pop them up on the wall. So this bulletin board will just have our first day up the top and then be empty until the first day of school. Okay, so I've finished the bulletin board. It's a bit hard to see with the glare, but it says our first day, and we're going to put our photos up there. So it's all ready to go for the first day of school. Okay, so it is time for me to do this back wall. And I have all the ideas in my head of what I want to do, but I'm just not sure how I'm going to execute it yet. So I thought I'd show you what I have planned, and we'll see how it goes. So I've seen online people use train tracks to make a tree. So I'm going to try that. I've got my tablecloths ready as well. And then I've got all these really cute pictures of Australian animals framed. I I bought the images off Creative Market and then I just dropped them into PowerPoint and gave them the colourful background, and I got the frames from Kmart for $3, I think. The train sets from Kmart was $25, and obviously these are only $1.50 from the party shop. So I'm going to attempt to try and make some sort of scene, because we're doing Australian animals this term, where I have the tree in the middle and then leaves and then the frames up, but I'm just not sure how I'm going to execute it yet. So watch this space. Okay, so I'm thinking that I will attach the train tracks to the wall with Velcro. What I'm going to do first is lay it all out on the floor here and try to make the tree shape, which is going to be the most challenging part, and then see how I go, then attach the Velcro and then try it on the wall, and then work out how I'm going to include my backgrounds, because if I put tablecloth across the whole wall, then the Velcro won't work. So I've got to kind of like cut in around the tree, and the same with the frames. If I use Velcro for the backs of the frames, then behind that cannot be tablecloth. So that's probably what I'm like struggling with at the moment, is like how I'm going to make that all work. So I thought I'd start with the train set, make sure I can actually make the tree, and then go from there. Okay, so I definitely underestimated how many pieces of train track I would need. I definitely don't have enough, which is annoying. But I think I have a train set somewhere here that the kids have played with, that I could probably combine them, and I might have to do a trip to Kmart and get another train set. The annoying thing is the train sets at Kmart, like they say there's 70 pieces, but like heaps of those pieces are like the little trains. Like I just need the track, but anyway, we'll see what I can do. Okay, so here's the tree so far. I think it looks really cool, but it's just not big enough for that wall. So I don't know whether I need to like double layer it or something. I feel like I need another train set. So I'm gonna go looking in my cupboards. I think there might be train stuff over in one of those white boxes. So I'm gonna have a look there first and then see if I can add to the tree and make it a bit bigger before I start to stick it up. Okay, so we're in luck. I have found some more puzzle pieces. Train tracks. Some of them, like this one, like I don't know how I'm gonna stick that to the wall, but anyway. And I realized that the plastic parts on these ones are screwed on with like just a nail. So if I could get a screwdriver, or a screw, sorry, then I could unscrew them and take them off, and that gives me another like 7 pieces that I have here. So I'm going to try to add the pieces that I have here into the tree, and then see how I go and like kind of double layer it. So we'll see. Okay, I'm very lucky because we are getting new carpet in some of our classrooms, and the tradies had a screwdriver, and he was like, what do you need it for? I was like, just this little bit of train track. So I'm going to quickly unscrew all the bridges, all the plastic bits off the train tracks, which gives me 7 more straight pieces, which is ideal. And then I think the tree will be okay with this many pieces. I'm so excited for what it's going to look like on the wall. I'm just not sure whether I'm going to put it on the wall in the center or off to one side. But I'm just going to go ahead and quickly unscrew all these train tracks and then add them on. Alright, so I have unscrewed all of the straight pieces from the plastic bits, so I can now just get rid of the plastic bits and the screws and just keep the straight pieces. So I'm going to flip around and show you what I've got so far of the tree. Okay, so here's the tree here, so I'm going to use the straight pieces down here to continue this piece of the tree, this sort of branch, I guess. And the only thing I'd like is for it to be much longer here, and I don't think these are going to be enough to make that happen. So I might still need to buy one more train track, but at least this has given me like the really good picture of what's going to look like, and I can start to put it up and then just add straight pieces to the bottom later. I actually think IKEA might have better train sets than Kmart from memory, so I'm going to shop around. Because my kids also now don't have train sets to play with, they only have the cars and little bits and pieces. So I probably should sort that out anyway. So I'm going to now put these bits on and then put Velcro on all the pieces and start to play with where on the wall I want it to go. In my head I wanted it like center, but I'm not 100% sure yet, so we will see. And of course I'm 1 piece short. But But I think it looks really cool. If I stand up, you get the idea. So it's like the top of the tree and then goes down. So I would rather extend it further, but for now, this is good. I can still put it up on the wall and I'll be happy with it. Okay, so I've finished my tree and this is what it looks like. My arm's not big enough. I think I like it. I feel like I need to add the leaves and then I'll like it more. Okay, so I've started to stick the leaves up and I'm going to need to buy some more leaves before I can keep going. So I've got some that I've cut off and some that I've left on their like stems. And so I'm thinking like leave these ones on the stem but then use some cut ones around it. And then leave this one on the stem, use some cut ones. So I feel like I need at least one more stem for down here. And maybe one stem up there as well. But it's coming along and I'm actually kind of living for it. So the next step for my little Australian animals kind of display is I have these beautiful frames which I made. I got the images from Creative Market, popped them onto a coloured background and got them framed just using Kmart frames. I've got strips of Velcro here and I'm just cutting them down the middle to make them thinner. And then I'm just peeling the Velcro off and sticking it on the strips at the top and the bottom. So like this, it's got the Velcro top and bottom, and I'm just putting them at the moment on here. I'm not 100% sure like where I want to put them, but I know that I want to put them on this wall where I'm not putting tablecloths as backgrounds because otherwise I'll have to cut it all out because the Velcro won't stick. So I'm kind of thinking that like maybe I'll do 6 down here. I've got 10 images total. So I might do 6 down here, like another one on each side, and then a couple up the top or something maybe. I'm still working that out. I think I'm going to try them up the top, the last 4. Because I could have done like 2 and 2, but I feel like once I put leaves there, I'm not going to want them there. So I think I'm going to try them up the top somewhere. They're so cute. Look, dingo, quokka, and then I have kangaroo, what are these called? Sugar glider. Forgot. And then you've got platypus, cockatoo, koala, emu, echidna, and a kookaburra. So cute. Okay, so I stuck them down the bottom and up the top. I don't know if you can see that. But I'm really excited. I think it looks really cool. So I'll go get more leaves and bring them back and stick them on like over here and up the top. And it looks so cute. And then I'll get the kids to do some artwork and we'll stick them in amongst the tree. And then this board here will be more like word wall and that sort of stuff, but all for the Australian Animals unit. Okay, so I have been here for a very long time. It is 4:30, so I'm going to go home. But I thought quickly before I go home, I'll show you a few of the things that I did off camera. My camera was dying, so I did a few things off camera. And I thought I would show you what my progress was today and what I plan on doing next time. So I'll turn you around and show you. And then I'm going home. So obviously this reading corner I did last time, but I did my helping hands, which is my jobs wall. So I put their little handprints up on the bunting there for each of our jobs, and then we change them over every now and then. Cutting out around the PowerPoints in this wall was so annoying, but I'm so glad I did it because it finished off nicely. Added the calendar to there. Then I did this wall today, so I've got our first day, and then the VCOP wall. VCOP is a requirement of our school, so it is an English program that we use. So I popped the wall up, and we've got our writing goals down here. popped our birthdays up the top there, and then I just started my tree, as you already know, with my Australian animals. And my new favorite part of my classroom is my affirmation station that I made today. So I used the Top Teacher Good Vibes affirmation station cards, and then these mirrors are from IKEA. It was a 4-pack for $10, and they come with the sticky bits ready for you to put on already. So I've done a bit of cleaning up because the room was an absolute mess, but I'm loving it so far, and I can't wait to come back in, get this wall done, and a few of those smaller bits and pieces. I am going to call it quits. This is the end of this video. The next time I come in, I'll put that into a new video because there is so much footage from the last couple of times that I've been in to set up. Hopefully you enjoy it. If you did, like, subscribe, do all the things, and hopefully I'll be able to get another video to you next week with the rest of the classroom set up, and start to put some planning things together and some of my favorite first week back activities. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you're still here now, you've been in it for the long haul, and I appreciate all the support. Thanks everyone. Bye.